Hey everyone, this is my Patreon-powered reaction to the 10th episode of Kyuu. Now, last episode was the one where Azusa joins the club and everyone spends the rest of the episode convincing her not to leave the club. So that was fun. It's a really good episode, you know. Azusa being able to fully embrace what the light music club at that school is all about. So that's always very enjoyable. And this episode is entitled Camp Again. So I guess we're going to be going on a training camp sort of thing, similar to what we did last time, but this time we're going to take Azusa along. And that makes sense, because I kind of remembered Azusa being on that trip, but she wasn't before, so she'll be on this one. So I guess that's the one that I was remembering before. So yeah, we got to see Azusa complain about them not practicing properly in the club room. So now we get to see her complain about them not properly practicing at a training camp. So that could be lots of fun. At the very least, Mio should be more mellow this time because she got to experience it last time and has an idea of how these things go, you know, what to expect, not to have unrealistic expectations about how it goes, so she can help Azusa, you know, get on that same train of thought, hopefully. So let's just jump on into it and see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, play. Looks like a hot summer day, pretty good time to go to the beach. And cicada to prove that it's summertime. Oh, ooey. Oh, okay. We're gonna hang out. These two are gonna hang out. That's great. Yeah, there she is. This is the first time they've hung out, right? It's almost like meeting up for a date is great. I could ship this. And Uwe looking very, I was just looking very cute there. Very stylish. You look fine too, Uwe. I wasn't trying to imply anything. Oh, I was just saying, you poor girl. It is. It's really cute. You look great in it. I was just I love you, but yeah, you'll see how it goes. You'll see. No. I should actually read the lyrics since they're here. I just never bothered to do that because I just kept enjoying the opening. But I should actually read the lyrics. Not out loud, but yeah, it says with no boys right there. Yes, cut the skirt so short until you see Pantsu. Then you know it's time to go a little bit further. It's so nice just to have Azusa there. She's not in all the parts or anything like that, but at least she's in the band parts. You know, like that. Here we go. Sing and shine after school, specifically at a beach. You know, the little Azusa Ui day wasn't very long, but I still liked it. It was still good. Take what I can get. Oh, we are still continuing it. Okay. She's about what you'd expect, you know? Azusa not a weird nickname at all. It suits you. Yes. Might not want to say that out loud in the middle of a restaurant, but that's Yui right there. Well, I'm sorry, Yui. I know you think that, but not everyone does. Ui ice cream. Because Ui loves her a lot. Yeah, I would too. That'd be awesome. Of course, she's far younger than me, so that wouldn't work, but I mean, she wasn't that much younger than me when I first watched the show. Oh, Ritsu. Oh, Ritsu, she's been listening in on this whole conversation, hasn't she? Gotta watch what you say about your senpai, never know where they might be lurking. Well, not to imply anything, but... What? Yeah, she's a rich girl, if that's what you're asking. She just made all that up. That's probably all true, though. I'm sure Mugi would be more than happy to eat at a fast food restaurant with her friends. I'm sure if she could, she would do that. Yeah, so the butler can answer. Just slide on into frame. Well, there you go. You were more or less right, Mitsu. uh, and now she's nervous. Wasn't nervous to speak to the parent that she'd never spoken to before, but the butler. Wow, it's like all true. She does go on exotic vacations. Well, that was a productive phone call. See, I was right. I totally knew that. I know how you feel. I'm always exhausted after talking to someone on the phone as well. Yui, are you still alive? Well, doesn't she look comfy? And her shirt says Aisu on it as an ice cream, so we should probably give her some. And of course, Yui likes it. Well, that scene didn't last very long. So, with Sean, how are you doing with the heat? Not well? You know, as much as usual. Yeah, we'll get to that eventually. I mean, why wouldn't you want to go to the beach? Yeah, you don't have to come. We'll go without you. If you're gonna be that way about it. Yeah, that may have changed her mind a bit when she heard specifics. Sure, gotta be prepared, I guess. Hey, that's the important thing. But I was gonna say is you can really tell how Bowser clearly has bonded to Mio the most out of everyone in the band. It truly does feel like her younger sister. Huh. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, we got the good one this time. Oh wow, it gets even bigger than this? Cramped. Wow. And we're already in swimsuits, wasting no time. Okay. Well, some of us are. Not all of us. That should say old dancer. Getting flashbacks. I'm sure Azusa would vote that as well. So, Mugi, you gotta be the tiebreaker. Well, I expected a little bit more hesitation than that, but yeah, let's go play. Give it outvoted. Wow, looks so mature and refined there, just laying there, basking in the sun. Well, we got a yacht. And yeah, Mugi doesn't want the fancy stuff still. I guess she hasn't changed her mind on that. You and me two having fun together as always. Because honestly, you want to get out there? What are you doing, Mugi? Yes, be patient. We'll get there. We practiced a little bit last time. Yeah, there's enough ball and ocean for everyone. Yeah, she fell for that bait easily. And yeah, the swimsuits are pretty great. Yeah, especially Mio. Oh, watch where you step. Dr. Ritsu. I really don't think she'd ever get her doctorate. Oh, I was just watch out what you say. I know you don't mean I know you don't mean any harm here, but I was just Mio was really not good with this sort of thing. Uh she wasn't doing it to tease her like you, Ritsu. No thumbs up. Nice, Yui. Yes, give it to me. Don't turn around, Mio. Don't turn around, Mio! I knew it'd be something. Well. Oh, they welcome on deserted island. These two know how to have fun. Iwachan, wake up! We gotta start gathering food and water and build a shelter. They're so silly. They really get into it. Azusa just doesn't understand what's happening right now. You know that little bit there where they were hugging and jumping up and down? I remember a long time ago I saw like a gif of that where the bikinis were like edited out. It made it a lot better. Oh, wow. Maybe you should have got some sunscreen, Azusa. Gotta love Azusa. Gotta love them all, really, but Azusa especially. Azusa, you really have gotten the most sun. Wow, she just teleported over there. Paradise is what her shirt says now. It didn't. Yamaha. No, she just does it by feel like she does everything else. I just wiggle things until it sounds right, you know? You know, like that. She's amazing. Trust me, she is amazing. 1, 2, 3. And as usual, we just skip past the performance because who has time for music in our music anime? Just now. Well, you know, Mio looks so beautiful until you cause her to deflate Ritsu. Well then. Barbecue time, because we didn't mention barbecue, so we gotta get to that. And this is about the time for Sawachan to show up, right? Now that there's food. A whole cabbage, wow, we really did splurge. The power of friendship for you, Azusa. What are you even talking about, Ritsu? You do that. Well, I'm playing with a cabbage, Mia. You don't understand. Priorities. Some thick tears. Oh, onions. Don't cut yourself, Yui. Who gave her a knife? Seriously, who did that? And yeah, if you give Yui a knife, that may be a concern. We'll lose some fingers. Not just Yui's. The little glitch in the video file just kind of destroying poor Mia over there. Uh... Somebody has bigger hands than someone else. That's not a bad thing. They're fine. Don't feel bad. I think she made us got into a complex. Kampai. Wow, Ritsu think gave enough there. But I was just having a great time regardless of what she says. This is always tsundere in her own special way. Ooh, this is a party. Oh no, I think it's about to go out. It's about to go out, isn't it? It's about to go out. I guess. I don't think it does anything, but I guess you could do it. Huh? She's so sincere about it. Wow, you're not a mecha. You can't do that. I just love the natural feel of the friendship between Mitsu and Yui. It's so great. Meow, you got baited too. Don't be a baby, Ritsu. You survived. They're holding hands. This is great. You're crushing me with your giant hands, Meow. Oh. Oh, no, this... Okay, this is when we run into Sama-chan. Okay. It's still terrifying nonetheless. That poor Meow, she's gonna be traumatized again. Oh, especially if she says her name. That's not cool. I'd be the most scared she's ever been in the whole show. See, it's not scary. It's just a teacher. She must have had a rough trip here. She missed the barbecue, so I'm sorry about that, Sama-chan. How did that work out for you? That's true. Poor Meow, I think she just died inside. Yes, that's something you probably didn't know about her, but yes, she's a bit of a scaredy cat. We didn't even need Ritsu's little scare set up there. Ooh, the bath. You really see how it's just this tan line now. What now? Was that funny? No, but there's way too much steam. Can't say any of the good bits. Ooh. Ow. Yeah, sunburn, hot water, probably not a good combination. That's a great bath, though. So large, so spacious. Really not supposed to tell other people that. Of course, Sama-chan sensei. Wow. I guess the fact that one's shorter and has a tan line doesn't matter. That would be a big difference. And yeah, not meant to happen though. Beautiful sky that we don't see because we're sleeping indoors. But it's there. Sama-chan sensei, interesting sleeping posture. Of course, Azusa was the one that went to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Such weird shirts in this show. LA broth. Somebody practicing? Yui? I mean, it was a guitar, so it had to be Yui. No problem, you know, if it's music related, I'm sure she's happy to help. Yeah, we could use some one-on-one time with our two guitarists. This is nice. I forgot to try to read her shirt in time, and now it's out of shot. No, it's too far away. It's gonna bug me. Give me a shot of her shirt that I can read. I don't think it said Paradise this time. Well, just keep at it. Yeah, what's important is getting that correctly before you can do it quickly. There you go. See, you can do it. Oh, not a hug on the sunburn, but it's great, so I'm sure she's okay with it. Yeah, that smile says it all. Never got a chance to read the shirt, though. Oh well. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Again, so that's why I have deja vu. Of course. Of course, Alyminya looks a little bit different this time. Okay, I get she looks a little bit different, but you can still tell it's Alyminya, so I hope that was just a joke. Well, then you should have seen the previous beach episode. You had fun, Alyminya, just admit it. Yeah, what's your answer for that? That's so great. Just happy to admit that to her after saying all that about practicing. Great. Because I kind of had the most fun. Yes, I know. You are so precious. Yes. That's one of those things you don't really learn about her until you actually interact with her a lot. Sketchy. Yeah, Mugi is very nice. She's a very good girl. I guess I can see that. I don't know if I describe it as childish, but I think I get what she's trying to say there. Yui is childish. Wow, yes. So proud of her. Pictures? What's it a picture of? I gotta see it. Oh. That's a good picture, and there's nothing wrong with being hugged by Yui. That's the great thing. Yes, I love that she admitted it there. No matter what she says, she knows that the Yui hugs are warm and lovely. I love this show. I love that we're just slowly getting through to Azusa. Coming to accept all the aspects of the club, of its members. Being understanding them better, loving them more, accepting Yui's love or hugs. The Mio head pats, which were great. I love when Mio head patted Azusa. One of the best parts of the episode. We also had some hand holding between Mio and Azusa. Some hand breaking because, you know. Please don't say you are lazy. Date honto wa crazy. But yeah, certain shots in the show when Mio just like, you know, leans back in just the right way with her head in the right position, she just looks great. And that little bit right before she, you know, looked at Ritsu laying on the drums, especially like that kind of bit. And bits like that, she just looks so good. Okay, that was the 10th episode of K.O.N. Camp again. So this episode, we went on our next training camp. We actually had some interactions between Yui and, not, let me try that again. We had some interactions between Ui and Azusa, which we hadn't had much until this point, I don't think. I think this was the first time we really saw them interacting, like, outside of school, one-on-one. They went to a fast food place to talk about various things, you know, the club members, talk about Yui. Azusa's starting to learn just how much Ui cares for her sister Yui, and it's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of love there for sure. She just loves all the parts of Yui. You know, even her being lazy around the house, you know, that's just, you know, that's just a good thing, according to Yui, because that's how it is. Azusa not fully on board with the Yui love just yet at this point, but by the end of the episode, she was a bit more on board, I would say. Just a bit. But yeah, we had a lot of preparation to do before we actually did the trip. We had to get swimsuits, of course. We went shopping for those. And yeah, I really did like Azusa's outfit in that first Ui Azusa date. And then Ritsu showed up because why not? Had a little talk with Mugi's butler to confirm the speculation of Ritsu to be true. You know, that she has a butler and goes on vacations. I mean, that's not like it's a hard thing to guess. She has a rich colonel with a bunch of villas and vacation homes and yachts. So yeah, it's the kind of thing you could probably guess if you're friends with her. And yeah, they all see Yui laying on the floor and only Yui and like thought that was a good thing. Everybody else was just kind of like, wow, really, Yui? Really? And they actually invited Sawachan Sensei to go on the trip with them, but she gave that kind of look in response of that somebody gives when they don't want to do something, but they don't really want to turn you down because, you know, they don't want to hurt your feelings. It was that kind of look of like, yeah, that sounds great, but I think I'll pass. It was that kind of look. And then, you know, before she really gave much of a response beyond that, they were just like, well, fine, Sawachan Sensei, we don't want you to go anyway. You don't have to go. You don't have to go. We just knew you would whine if we didn't invite you, so we did. But fine, whatever. Stay there. We'll leave. So, you know, that was a great little bit there. And then we all met up for, you know, to get ready for this, and that's when we got our Mio. I was a head pat and made Ritsu feel kind of lonely, which was interesting. Oh, wow, I didn't even catch that before. Yeah, like 7-10 during the head pat. I completely blanked on this because it was so far to the side. But you actually had Mugi doing her usual enjoying the Yuri look that she does. Like, she probably does that every single time to get this sort of scene, but unless it's the focus, they usually don't notice it. Especially in this one, because the focus is more on Ritsu looking at it. You're getting her thoughts on it, but Mugi was there too in the left with her usual... with the usual, you know, I love the Yuri that's going on in front of me look that she has. So I'll admit, I missed that the first time. So, and I'm sure I missed it the first time I watched the show in general. So, but yeah, we went to the vacation home, which was bigger than the last one, but not the best one. So we ranked up, but there's still more to see. Everyone got into their swimsuits and relaxed, you know. The yacht appeared, but Mugi wasn't a big fan of that. She doesn't want to have this fancy, unnecessary stuff for whatever reason. But everyone was just having a great time. Some of them were relaxing on the beach. Some were playing with a ball in the water. Eventually, they got Azusa to play with the ball as well. And yeah, this part was funny because you had Azusa looking at the barnacles and stuff, whatever they're called, and like talking about that, and she doesn't know that this sort of thing bothers Mio, so she says it in such just a, you know, a happy, lighthearted, well-meaning way, like, hey Mio, I want to talk to you, I want to interact with you because I like you, so, you know, I'm going to talk to you about this. Like, there was no ill will there, there was no malice there, but she just didn't know. She didn't know what a baby Mio can be when it comes to this sort of thing. And then Mio just suddenly starts freaking out, and I was just like, "What happened? I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong? What's wrong, Mio?" And she just kind of runs away. So I felt more bad for Azusa there than I did Mio because Azusa was not trying to do that. She just wanted to talk to her because she likes her. She wants to interact with her, and then she scared her off and just so unintentionally. That's why I felt more bad for Azusa than I did Mio there. Because she didn't know better than Ritsu just giving her the thumbs up, because that's the kind of thing Ritsu would do it deliberately. So, you know. That's how it goes, and of course they gotta scare me out a little bit more. And then we had more of our more of our castaway role playing that Ritsu and Yui do, you know? Because I think they did a little bit of that the first time. They were basically landing on the beach as if they just washed up on shore on some unknown island. And they really get into the role when they do this, too. I'm really impressed about how much they dedicate to this. It always just impresses me. They're like, oh, Yui, we're here. Wow, we're here. We're alive. Yay. And they just start like hugging each other and jumping up and down wearing swimsuits, which is something I can certainly get behind. And then you have Azusa in the background just giving them a look like, what is happening right now? What are you two doing? You two are such goofballs. What are you doing? Why did I join this club again? So that was funny. They just the eyes like do that little glistening thing. Like they just really dedicate to it so much when they play these games. It's really admirable. And yeah, a little bit after this, we see Azusa make her transformation into a little adorable brown girl. So out of everyone, she got the most darkened, so that says a lot. That says a lot. And even she eventually later on admits that she played the most, which was great. Eventually, we got to the practicing segment. I need some more water. Whew. Not much to really say on the practicing segment, aside from, once again, I was just starting to realize that they don't have to do a whole lot of practice to play well together. That's kind of their advantage. And Ritsu got an enthusiasm boost when she got a nice set of drums put in front of her. And also Azusa, I should just call her Azunyan. That's actually easier to say, oddly enough. Azunyan did see that Yui doesn't. Well, another example of her just being able to do music things without the sort of professional training, proper training that Azusa has. This was first showcased with the whole reading music thing. I think that's what it was. That was what it was, something like that, right? Where Azunyan was throwing some music vernacular around that Yui didn't understand, but she could do it anyway. It's kind of a similar thing to that, where Yui just kind of naturally gifted and just kind of she just does it. She's the kind of student that wouldn't have to show her work when she does math, that sort of thing, I guess, if I had to compare it to something. But it was after that we finally got to our barbecue segments, and again, not a lot to say on this. They made food. It was tasty. Ritsu grabbed a lot of it. We played with the little fireworks, and we decided to do a test of courage, which is when Sama-chan Sensei finally showed up and absolutely terrified poor Mio. So, that's unfortunate. But yeah, it probably wouldn't have been half as scary if it wasn't for the fact that she actually specifically said Mio's name to her. That probably made it so much worse. Just, she was so scared. I felt so bad for her. Would have been nice if we had a little bit less steam in the, in the bath, because I'm watching the Blu-ray version, so it's not like there's going to be any more uncensored than this, and still, there's just so much steam. I mean, it's fine. I know K-On! Is one of the most wholesome, family-friendly, no fanservice type show, like, ever, really, so, I already knew that, but it's just always a shame to see a bathing scene with so much steam, But it bothers me the least in this show than it would like any other show. Like in To Love Ru, it would bother me a lot and would be unacceptable, but in K-On! It's fine. It's fine. Then we had some late night guitar playing between Yui and Azusa, where Azunyan helps her, and then Yui just boom. It was like the slowest dive bomb ever. It was like slow motion almost, where it's like, yay, boo, oof, and then they hit the ground and then just started hugging, and it was just great, just snuggling into Azunyan, and then Azunyan smiling because she loves it. You can see just how warm Yui is, like Ui said. So, yeah, very nice stuff. Very nice stuff. And then Ui doesn't even recognize Azunyan when she meets her again, and there's deja vu scene. And this little second date there between them was great too, because you had Azunyan being all like, yeah, just I was hoping we get a lot more practice in, but we just played a whole bunch. It was horrible. Huh, I see. Well, why are you so dark? I mean, my sister wasn't. Oh, well, I played the most. It was just funny how she just kind of had to admit that after complaining about the playing. It was great. It was just so great. Because she just blushed and drank her drink when she said it, because she realized, how it looked and how it sounded. But yeah, just talking about how she's glad she went and stuff like that afterwards, and how Yui actually is as warm as Ui said. All that was just so delicious. I loved all of it. I just love how far Azunyan's come since she first joined the club and was like thinking of quitting because it was such a disappointment as far as what she expected, and yet now she's just pretty much fully on board at this point. You know, had some very pleasant, happy memories there. So yeah, I thought it was a great episode. You know, I love beach episodes, as you all know. So yeah, this was great. I don't know how it compares to the first beach episode of the show. Well, that's really hard to say. They're both really good. I'm not sure if I could pick a favorite, really. This one gets extra points because it included Azuyan, of course. But, you know, the first one had some great moments, of course. Like Mio getting smacked in the face with a ball. I'm not going to try to pick favorites. They're both great. You know, the show itself is great. It's all great. I'm glad the show exists. I love it. It gives me happiness in a very dark and unforgiving world. And, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.